It's Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. The San Antonio Spurs are down 2-3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Timberwolves. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Pivotal Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. And for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. Taking a look at San Antonio. Looking to even the series here, Greg, on their home floor.
And force a deciding Game 7 on the road. It won't be easy, but standing this close to the championship round, plenty of teams would trade places to be right here.
And Fox gets it to go.
And over the years, Fox has developed into a consistent 3-level scorer.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Oh, here's Edwards. Back to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Over Wembanyama. Randall no good. The Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Champagnie. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Hits it from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Deflects the pass. Wembanyama against Gobert. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
McDaniels outside. Wembanyama against DiVincenzo. And he gets it to go. And that's now 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. Vassell with it. There's a good screen. Here's Champagnie. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10 to the paint. Here's Randall. It's good, he scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Here's Castle. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Off target from outside. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Fox has it in the corner. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. Castle covering. Gobert with a screen on Castle. Edwards can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Fox. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Checked in for Vassell. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. 4th, Victor Wembanyama. And, of course, Anthony Edwards.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. McDaniels outside. Randall left side. For 3, Edwards. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. San Antonio leading by 9. Outside Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. Outside Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block.
Well, this is the very prototypical defensive anchor. This is what Rudy Gobert brings on a nightly basis.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Randall surveying the D. Crew on the 14-footer.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Harper against Edwards. Pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Here's Champagny. Now Harper. Edwards defending. And here is Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
A three for DiVincenzo. A rebound by the Spurs. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
That was something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Stewart's checked in for the Spurs. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Stephon Castle. It's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Spurs leading by 5. Fox feeling it out a bit. To end the cold streak, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Spurs. Minnesota also with the sub. Fears is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Highland. To the middle, looks for Miller, gets it to him.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Stewart up top. Pass to Champagny. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harper. Sweet little floater. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Now, Fears. Here's Beringer. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Fires from deep. Fears' shot is off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Pass to Beringer. Here's Spears. He's guarded by Harper. Tries the spin move. Here's Highland. That 3 off the mark. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Harper. Pass to Joe. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fox, no good. Now here's Dosunmu. Covered by Joe. Back to Dosunmu. Here's Highland. Over Fox. Highland misses. Joe with it. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Castle is out there with Harper. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Work to absolute perfection.
That's to Randall. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Here's Castle, defended by Dosunmu, and the basket by Castle. And the Spurs lead by 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Down low, here's Bellingham.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Harper against Highland. Harper the pass to Joe. Outside Harper. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's Castle. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh!
Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Let's give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Spurs leading by 3. Here's Harper. And the layup's good off the glass. Harper's got 4 points this quarter.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Highland passes to Dosunmu. Now here's Randall. 6 on the shot clock. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Stewart. Now Vassell. Outside Harper. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of the screen. That's nicely done.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
We have an answer.
The Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. 3 from the inbound. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The kick out to Fox. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 5. Inside, Highland. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
Here's Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Julius Randle picks one up. The Spurs shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 4. Right side, Edwards. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Randle outside. Pass to McDaniels. Now Highland. Just 5 on the clock. Back to McDaniel. Lets it go with the 3. They get the rebound. Randle with a screen for McDaniel. And he's good on the 3 ball. McDaniel's got 6.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
3-pointer, Fox. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Highland, the bounce pass. On the wing, Dosunmu. Covered by Vassell. Randle from outside. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Outside, Fox. To the paint. And the basket by Vassell. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Randle outside. McDaniels outside. Randle a screen on Vassell. McDaniels. 20 feet out. San Antonio with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Fox gets it to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Randle outside. Here's Highland. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Outside, Fox. Randle with the block.
How about the timing? The rejection by Julius Randle. Read that one beautifully.
And stolen by Castle. The kick out to Fox. Trains it from beyond the arc. Fox has got 6 here in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Island with it, guarded by Fox. Now here's Dosumu. Still scoreless. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the inside. Vassell left side. Stewart, a screen for Vassell. Right wing. Elbow shot. Harper, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Angle right side. And here's Edwards from the arc. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Harper wide open. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Gobert, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. .151 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Edwards got 7.
And when Ant gets to his spot in the mid-range, there aren't a lot of options for a defense.
Here's Castle. Vassell finds Castle. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Dosumu. And the Spurs scoring again.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Oh, here's Edwards. He has 7.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Pass to Castle. And here's Stewart, defended by Gobert. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Minnesota substitution. Number 35, Leonard Miller.
DiVincenzo against Fox. 5 to shoot.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
De'Aaron Fox, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here's Edwards. Fires from the line. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break.
Thanks for tuning in to our Game 6 coverage. A big lead through the first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Still alive, but facing some long odds. How do they keep hope alive?
Well, I think those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character, Ernie. I mean, how you perform when things aren't going your way, that's what makes you a pro.
And what makes you elite, it's not being that bad position in the first place.
Interesting point. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
Timberwolves trail by 12 on the court for Minnesota. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That cuts the lead to single digits. DiVincenzo's got the first bucket of the third here for Minnesota. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now, here's Fox. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Spurs shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
First team foul. Castle. Shooting 1.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Now here's Randall. He's got 10. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Tried to bank it in, but he missed. San Antonio leading by 14. Here's Fox. And the Spurs scoring again.
Fox just brimming with confidence right now. I like how he uses that mid-range game, and he knows right now he's got that green light.
Now here's McDaniel. He has 6. Pass to Randall. Halt the run. Bangs home the trifecta. Randall's got 13.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Randall. 13 points in the game. Good work there as it goes.
Now, Julius Randall, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Fox against DiVincenzo. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 22 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Randall. He's got 15. To the middle. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut back down to 11 now as they get an important basket that time from Rudy Gobert. Spurs have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Castle on the wing. Edwards defending. Castle against Edwards. Pulls it up. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Offensive rebound. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter. Spurs leading by 9. Now Castle. 9 points in the game so far. Stewart is screen. Fires for 3. Castle misses. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. To DiVincenzo. And here's Randall. Randall is doubled. Here's McDaniels. Backs in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Castle against Edwards. Castle misses.
Oh, you missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Up top, Randall. He's got 15. And they'll get another chance. Vassell against McDaniel. Randall no good. Spurs leading by 6. Outside, Fox. Castle against Edwards. Here's Castle. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. Harper, he's checked in for Vassell.
Number 2, Dylan Harper.
Timberwolves trail by 6. DiVincenzo with it. Three-pointer, Randall. San Antonio with the rebound. Fox has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's DiVincenzo, and he makes that one. DiVincenzo's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score on the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Osumu, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Bones Island subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Harper the pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's McDaniel. He's got 9. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got his 5th rebound in this one.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Stewart up top. He's defended by Randall. Stewart, a screen for Fox. Clock at 4. Shoots over Highland. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
For 3, Edwards nails it.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
From outside, knocks down the 3-ball. Fox has got 25 points in the game.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Pass to Edwards. They get it back. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Highland misses. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. Kept alive. Castle finds Fox. Over Randall. Another miss by Fox.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Back to Highland. Pass to Randall. McDaniels outside. Back in. Coming off an assist from Randall. McDaniel's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves. Outside Harper. Back to Castle. Over Edwards. Castle misses.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Dosunmu. To the left wing. Randall from outside. Rebound San Antonio.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
And the shot goes down. And it's 13 points for Dylan Harper.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here goes Sunmu. Inside Edwards. Picked by Randall. To the right side. Launches a three. That one no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Irons checked in for the Spurs. Isaiah Joe comes in for Fox. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Timberwolves trail by 5. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Dosunmu. No good on the three. Now here's Bryant. Down low. A steal. There's the triple. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Harper, also Fox out there. Isaiah Stewart out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Graves in at the force. It's the San Antonio 5.
I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Out to the wing. Fox against Highland. Back to Randall. Looking to get it going. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for San Antonio. And he makes both free throws.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Fox passes to Kuzma. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Fox against Highland. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 11 in the second half.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Randall with a screen for Highland. 5 to shoot. For the three. And it's Harper with the rebound. Harper's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Fox gets to Kuzma. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And now it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Clock up 2 there.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
San Antonio leading by 8. Up top, Fox. He's defended by Highland. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. From 13, count the basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Spins over to the wing. Here's Randall, and he uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, you love the determination from Julius Randle. This guy has a knack for scoring against good defense.
Kuzma outside. Here's Fox to the wing on the left. And here's Harper from the arc. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside, Edwards. Outside. Back to Edwards. And it's off from 3-point range. It's Vassell on the wing. Edwards defending. Kuzma outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, yet somehow comes away empty.
Highland passes to Randall. Outside Edwards. There's a screen. Up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention. Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
And here is Fox. Kuzma outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Highland deciding where to go with it. Pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
There's the pick. To the plate. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Minnesota making a switch. Substitution on the court. Timberwolves trail by 6. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. DiVincenzo against Fox. Edwards, a screen on Vassell. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And again, San Antonio turns it over. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Edwards. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Here's Castle. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Minnesota's gone ice-cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Fox against DiVincenzo. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Off target with his 3. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Castle. Outside, Fox. There's the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall. They get it back. Back to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to DiVincenzo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Spurs leading by 4. Now Castle. Now Fox shoots the 3. That shot no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Randall. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's Champagny. It's stolen by Randall. Here's DiVincenzo. Nice execution down low.
There is real trust in Dante DiVincenzo in these moments, and he shows you why.
Now Stewart. And again unable to change the momentum here. McDaniels. It's good.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
So it's the Spurs now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Castle. Strong move off the glass.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
San Antonio trailing here. Fox with it. Stewart with the screen on DiVincenzo. That one goes. Count it.
And you just have to have an appreciation how under control Fox plays. And like watching him work the ball through the lead in that pick and roll.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with the screen on Castle. Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. McDaniel. The 3 doesn't go. Here's Fox. Now Castle. Stewart with the screen on it. Now Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Got it to go off the glass.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Gobert the screen. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know, and tried to step in and cut him off. He just didn't get there quick enough.
Edwards. Not that time. It won't go. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Trailing by 5. A three-pointer. Good.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. Castle. Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Pressure moment for Castle.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Down it goes for 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Now they foul. Stop the clock. Quit on the first. them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, crucial free throws obviously gets this to 3 now, but it is still a one-possession game.
And so it's San Antonio who's scraped by with the win. I think, Greg, they played with a little more of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.